This is going to sound weird, but once upon a time, on a particular day, I was a special guest to a presidential visit. I know, right? What? Here, let me show you this. I'm going to have to get up and be like really weird, but. Oh gosh, I give up. I thought I'd try. Maybe you could see it not. But anyway, this is the name tag I got back in October 29th, 1970. I think I was in about third grade or something. And my parents picked me up from elementary school. And it was a dismal day, whatever. And we drove an hour and a half or hour and 20 minutes, I don't know, to the Rochester airport, which means we passed MSP, the Minneapolis airport, go to Rochester. I have no idea what's going on. My parents were in politics, and I think, we knew there was some kind of a rabble-rouser kind of a thing. I think I knew that much. So we park, we go into the airport. We get these special tags because we don't have tickets. We're not traveling, but we get these special tags so that we can go out onto the tarmac. And so we walk out there, and I'm like, whatever. And I'm standing in the middle of all these adults with their polyester and Brill cream and aqua velvet and Fabergé, and Air Force One pulls up. Yeah, Air Force One. And the door swings open and out pops Pat Nixon and Tricky Dick. They were on a tour. I think it was a rally for, I think maybe he was either running for a second term. I don't know what was going on. Look it up. But anyway, so I'm standing there. I'm a child. I am tall. I'm probably about 5'6". Maybe I'm almost full height. Maybe I'm a little taller. And the sea of butts part. And okay, so Air Force One comes, door opens, out pops Pat Nixon and Tricky Dick. And they walk down the stairs, and Pat's holding a long stem rose. And she walks up to me, the crowd's part, she walks up to me and she hands me the single rose. That's super cool. And she immediately walks away. I don't even remember if she spoke to me at all, if she said anything. To be fair, I can't tell you because it's just all kind of a blur. It was a while back. And right after she left, the news reporters came and interviewed me. So, I don't know if this tape is still around, but I was interviewed on that day, probably by WCCO, KSTP. I don't remember. There wasn't a lot of news channels back then. And the TV wasn't there, but it's just radio and newspapers. And, that's cool. So I go home and I keep my tag. And for some reason, I knew this is important. And I kept it. And I kept the rose and I put it in my Bible. My sister told me, press it in your Bible, whatever. So cool. And so now fast forward as I'm coming out of the cosmic closet and I'm writing a book about all my experiences. Memories come back. Things come to light. And it dawned on me that a long stem single red rose is a Masonic gesture. In Masonic temples, they have a thing called sub rosa, and you're going to see that in England with a lot of the palaces with the royals. They always have the red rose. And it dawned on me while I was writing it. I'm like, oh my God, that's a Masonic signal. Like out of all the children there that day, or I don't think there was many children. I think I was the youngest person there. But my sister was with me and she's 7 years older. And, adorable. Why didn't Pat give her the rose? She would have been the perfect choice, or maybe some other person or child. And there wasn't a photograph about it. It wasn't like captured, like, front news, or anything like that. She just quietly walked up to me specifically, handed me the rose, and then just walked away. And while I was writing the book, I realized that this was probably a symbol for my servitude in the shadow government program that I was probably placed in. The swap between alien technology and human experimentation. So yeah, like, oh, thanks. Like, seriously, I'd like to sue the government for for some back wages for being in this program. If I could get a retirement fund. It's not going to happen. But there were shadow programs going on at the time. There was a lot of, excuse my language, fuckery going on. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what it meant, but I find it all very interesting.